Good morning, everyone. We got a fun-filled day here in Ohio. We got sunshine to start the day, but that is all going to change probably about noon or so. We're going to see how far we get into the day before we get wiped out. It's inevitable. It's the whole entire state of Ohio. So I'm going to finish up my cup of coffee that's currently in the house, actually. And yeah, I just wanted to give you all a friendly reminder about the EXPO coming up this October. You guys can use code Spencer to save yourself 50% on your tickets. Please do not wait. They get extremely expensive if you wait. Anyways, time to take off the business hat. Just wanted to do a friendly reminder and time to put on the work hat. You guys see the difference in that? Look at it. Look at that. Look at that. Look at it. Hold on, let me show you this too. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. That's nasty. That's nasty, TQ. Save yourself 50%. Use code Spencer.
Good to go.
All right, so we took a couple weeks off of this one just because it was browning out pretty bad. We do got some green back in it since we got rain, but as you can see, it's not completely bounced back. This area here just gets beat with the sun. So yeah, we're gonna get it whipped back into shape here. So I'm noticing as we always cut going up the hill, blowing into the lawn, the grass is starting to lay over a bit going up the hill. So once I went up it, I went ahead and came back down just to get those different grasses to come back this way just a little bit. Now the next few times I come, I'm gonna focus on just coming this way, even though I get a mess onto the driveway. What I'm gonna go ahead and do real fast is go ahead and get it off with the mower just in case the customer comes home or goes to leave, she won't smash it into the driveway. So anytime we go up to the door, we always start at the door and work our way out. Blowing all the cobwebs off, anything around any of the decorations. Always stand on the mat. Not going to be picking it up. Good job.
Thanks.
All right, so moving on through, getting them all done. Luckily, we have not got wiped out just yet by the rain. I will say the golfers this week, the golfers need more practice. So typically we'll find a golf ball on that property, you know, one every few weeks or so. Well, this week, we found 3. And I don't know a lot about golf balls, but here, TQ, you want to read them off? You guys tell us if these are good golf balls or not. We just we pick them up because the last thing you want to do is hit a golf ball with a mower, and there was no golfers out there, so I know they weren't like coming to get them. So either somebody was practicing and not doing so good, or you know, throughout the week or whatever, 8 days since we've been here, you know, 3 balls got hit over there, and I don't think they're allowed to go onto the resident's property to get the balls, so they're always back by the trampoline. And that's where I found all 3 of those. So what do we got, TQ?
We have Top Flight.
Top Flight.
Number 5.
Top Flight Security.
Callaway number 4. I mean, I don't know what those numbers mean, but
I know. I've heard of Callaway and Top Flight. So
and Pinnacle. 4.
Pinnacle. I've heard of Pinnacle too.
Yeah.
No golfer here. I mean, I guess I could say, you know, I'm kind of like an entry-level Tiger Woods. No, I'm just kidding. I stink at golf. I actually got a golf outing I'm supposed to do here real soon. And yeah, I'm gonna go show these guys how not to hit a golf ball.
All right.
Anyways, yeah, I guess whoever hit those golf balls, you need to keep practicing. Okay?
If these are yours,
you got
contact us.
You got 100 yards of grass there to keep the ball on. You hitting it in the neighbor's backyard. No.
$10 and you can have them back.
$10. We're holding them ransom. You're never getting them back. Never. I'll probably hit them with a softball bat, actually.
Well, Sean Boy will probably like these.
Yeah, he'll hit them.
Yeah.
Anyways, we'll be back. All right, so it was inevitable we were going to get hit at some point, and it's caught up to us. But as of right now, it's not bad enough to stop old TQ and old Spence here. You know?
Absolutely not.
Dadalicious, they call me.
Dadolicious.
Anyways,
Oh,
no.
gosh.
It's just a mist, an annoying mist right now, but the temperatures are very pleasant. It's like fall out here right now.
Yeah. It's I think it's refreshing, to say the least.
From the heat,
a nice little sprinkle.
Yeah, from the heat we've had. Hey, buddy, get on the other side of the road there. Okay. Anyways, so the heat we've had and the drought that we had over, you know, a couple weeks ago into those few months before that, you know, it was kind of miserable to work in. Dusty every day in your eyeballs. You guys know how it is. You gals know how it is out there in this mess. But now, we got a jungle. Everything is growing, like, out of the woodwork.
Just made me think of the song, Welcome to the Jungle.
Right. and when we say that, we're not kidding. Like, we've never seen grass and weeds growing out of some of these spots before, and now it's just, like, everywhere.
Yeah, mid-August. Normally, like you said, it's dry.
Yeah. But anyways, until it flashes lightning or gets crazy out here, we're going to keep on rocking and rolling. So,
that's right.
Got your big girl panties on today, TQ?
Always.
We stopped filming, but man, did we get caught on this property here. So we kept pushing it and pushing it. It was just like a mist all afternoon. And then we got onto this one and probably started 5, maybe 10 minutes into it, and it just let loose. But I'll tell you what, look at that lawn popping right now.
Mowing in the rain, just mowing in the rain.
Believe it or not, it feels good because Man, we've been so hot. I'll take rain right now. Just let it go.
Let it go, let it go. Be one with the thunderstorms and grass. Let it go, let it go. I gotta cut some grass and trim some grass, so I'll be back.
All right, probably gonna be our last one for the day. Looks really good. Getting soaked to the bone. Looks really good though. TQ's up here cleaning it off. This driveway here, scalp down below. All that rain we got, it washed the gravel out. So my tires didn't stay up as high as they normally do. And I know some of you said you won't mow in the rain or you stop. So if we would have stopped at the beginning of the day when it started raining, we'd be about a half day behind right now. So if it's just a drizzle like this, I mean, it's coming down now, but just a light mist, light rain, you know, you can keep working through it, guys. Just be smart, make sure you're not rutting up the lawn, and make sure you're not wasting a bunch of time. There does become a point where you should call it, and we're getting to that point right now because it's been raining like this now. All right, guys, so we got gale winds out here, tropical, sharp tornadoes coming in off the east coast here of Ohio. It's getting real wet and heavy out here. It's possible 4 to 16 inches of snow tonight. Of a TQ being a little bit upset because she's got to work in the rain. No, I'm just kidding. She absolutely loves this stuff. TQ's a beast. Cannot beat them Toro stripes. Can't beat it. I put an Instagram post up last week talking about stripes. I've used a lot of mowers. The best 3 mowers that stripe really well. Not saying they're the only ones, but the best ones were Toro, Stag, and X-Smart. Walker has a nice stripe as well. Okay, hey, real quick, TQ weather tip of the day. Is that it, ma'am? Okay, that's all you get from TQ today. We're not gonna press our luck because like I said, she likes to chuck things like backpack blowers and whatever else she wants to throw at me. The last time we were on this property, she laid a snake skin on my shoulder. And yeah, that's all we're gonna say about that. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little irritated. And we got rained out. Been home probably about 50 minutes or so, not an hour for sure. Right now it's currently about 3:30 in the afternoon. And got the trailer all unloaded, trimmers all up, blowers, everything into the shed here. And yeah, no rain. Quit raining altogether. I will say what we got was a for sure soaker. But we stopped, came home. You can still see the pads are still wet a couple inches up. That's just from it all running down. But it just stinks, man. Just stinks. You get a couple hour rain, you know, and I mean, it was a heavy, heavy rain. And everything's still soaked, but it's just kind of like, you're at that point now. TQ's got to have Sean Boy to practice here in a couple hours. Do I load back up and go back out myself like I did a few weeks ago? Probably get a couple more done. I don't know. It's you kind of get into weird spots as the business owner. And back when I was solo, it would be no question. I'd just be loaded up and go. Now it's kind of like reloading everything up, you know, going out, doing jobs that really needs two of us getting done and, you know, not getting done as fast as usual. So I'm going to just go ahead and stay in. We'll go back at it tomorrow. And actually, no, we can't go at it tomorrow. Let me think here. Miley has a surgery. She's got to get tubes fixed in her ear. So she's got to go in for surgery for that. So thoughts and prayers for that. And I haven't figured out if I'm going to go out and work solo. I got a bunch of stuff I need to get done. I got to get this mower in. We got some new stuff going to get installed on it. And then I got to get that bolt fixed so I can get the chute blocker back onto it. And I know I shared in the video that it was my fault, but I just forgot to tighten it back up and I lost the nut and the bolt wiggled itself out. So yeah, it's kind of important though, because you need that deck pin to set your deck height. I don't want to end this video on a negative note though. Right now, I think it's August 15th, 14th, somewhere around there. I don't even know right now. It's Tuesday. No, it's Wednesday. Hump day. Right now, guys, you got to be hustling if you want to get these commercial properties for next season. I can't stress it to you enough. Right now, you got to be ramping it up big time. You got to, you know, get your flyers, get your bandit signs. You know, you got to really stay on top of, you know, everything you need to do so that you can have a successful fall cleanups, leaf cleanups, you know, whatever you do, whether that's aeration, seedings, whatever you do in your business. Right now, you got to be ramping it up and getting really, really ready to hit the ground running. The last thing you want to do is get behind the game. I've still been searching for somebody to work on our leaf box and modify it, hopefully. If not, like I told TQ, we will take those the wooden walls that are on there and I'll build a leaf box onto it, and then I'll create a setup where I can put the blower onto the back and it'll at least get us through this season. But please, please do not sleep on the opportunity to finish the fourth quarter strong, okay? I like to tell everybody there's 4 quarters in the lawn care season, okay? You get the spring, you get the summer, you get the drought period, and then you get the fall, okay? You get those months there where you can really make extra income. And I put a post up on Instagram earlier, you know, talking about my first mower that I bought for the business outside of, you know, my normal residential mower, which I had a Craftsman. And that was a Toro Time Cutter, 24 horsepower Kawasaki engine, great mower. Literally probably put like 3,000 hours on this thing over 4 or 5 seasons. And, beat the junk out of this thing. I mowed stuff, guys. If you look back at the old videos, I mowed stuff I shouldn't have been mowing with it, but it got us through and, you know, got us, you know, to that next step. And what I'm leading up to is when I bought that mower for $4,300, it was every dime I had. And I bought it because it was all I could afford, but I got a bagger with it and I was able to do fall cleanup. So my lawn care season didn't just end at like the end of September as it had the year or two before that. Now I was able to offer cleanups. So then I got an extra month and a half worth of work for fall and doing fall cleanups. And then I rolled that into even bigger spring cleanups the next year. And just stuff like that in your business, guys, can help you you're just climbing that ladder of success. I know everybody wants to go from here to here, but sometimes you got to come to here, get knocked back down a little bit, climb back up to here, get knocked back down, and continue going on and on and on. And that's what we did. You know, that mower, yes, it was not a commercial mower. Yes, I got slayed all over social media for that. But that's where we were at that time in Spencer Lawn Care. And yeah, it took me, you know, 3 years, 4 years using that mower to save up enough money where I could take 12 grand and go buy a Skag Cheetah. And that's what I did. When I was starting the business, I completely refused to get any kind of debt because I didn't want to put my family in that bad spot if it didn't succeed, which I knew I was going to make it succeed because I couldn't go back to where I was before. I was absolutely miserable working in a factory and just hated that job. you know, going there every day, getting told what time I'm gonna work. Most days, you know, I'd work 4 to midnight or something like that, or 3 to 11. And then somebody would call off and they'd be like, hey, there's nobody else. Can you work a double? And then you're working 16 hours, sitting there knowing dang well those 8 hours that you're gonna get paid overtime, the government's gonna take it all for taxes. And yeah, you're not really getting ahead. And yeah, I got sick of that grind, and that kind of propelled me into Spencer Lawn Care and what motivated me for a long time. Now I have new motivations, but you just got to find those things, guys, that are gonna, for one, help you get to the next step, things that are gonna help you get better. And yeah, that's the fun of it. That's the story you look back on years from now and say, man, yeah, that mower, it was not what I should have been using, but you know what? It worked, and we got through. You know, there was plenty of days it broke down on me as well, and I fixed it and welded things back together and blew belts and you name it, it happened. But you know, you're just getting to that next step. So didn't want to end this video on a down mood. Kind of lost a half an evening here, but it is what it is. We'll be back at it tomorrow or the next day. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed today's video. As always, keep mowing, keep growing, keep making money, boys. We'll talk to you later. TQ out. Peace. Bye-bye.